It seems like every time we think we've seen the last of the drama between Remy and Papoose, something even more outrageous comes up. This time, things are taking a wild turn as it looks like they're heading for the most chaotic custody battle ever over their daughter, Reminisce. Papoose is reportedly determined to gain full custody of her. Now, it's no secret that there have been tensions between Remy and Papoose for a while, with Remy even making allegations of domestic violence against him. She accused him not only of cheating, but also of exposing their daughter to his affair partner. And just when you think it can't get worse, rumors are swirling that since Papoose called her out for the cheating, Remy has allegedly walked out on their daughter, leaving Papoose to raise her on his own. So what's really going on with these two, and is Papoose truly requesting full custody in his divorce filing? Let's break it down. For over a decade, Remy Ma and Papoose were seen as one of hip-hop's most solid couples, celebrated for their love that many admired. Their relationship was a tale of loyalty, patience, and commitment in an industry where relationships often crumble. They survived Remy's 8-year prison sentence, public scrutiny, and the demands of the music world, all while maintaining a united front. Papoose, in particular, was seen as the epitome of loyalty, defying the stereotype of short-lived, drama-filled hip-hop relationships. But in recent years, their seemingly unshakable bond has been fractured by scandals, accusations of infidelity, explosive arguments, and even claims of domestic violence, turning their once-ideal love story into a messy public dispute. So how did they get here? How did a couple that once seemed so deeply in love end up at a point where they're hurling accusations at each other all over social media? Let's take a deeper look at the rise and fall of Remy Ma and Papoose's relationship, from their early days together to the shocking allegations that have left fans questioning everything they thought they knew about them. Before we get into their love story, let's talk about Remy Ma as an artist. She was never just another female rapper. She was a powerhouse in hip-hop. Born Reminisce Smith on May 30th, 1980 in the Bronx, New York, Remy grew up in a tough environment. She witnessed drug addiction in her family and had to grow up fast, often stepping into a parental role for her younger siblings. But one thing about Remy is that she's tough. She had a natural gift for rapping, which quickly got her noticed in the battle rap scene. Her big break came when legendary rapper Big Pun discovered her and mentored her. After his death, Fat Joe continued to guide her, making her a central figure in his Terror Squad crew. Remy's career took off after she featured on the hit song Lean Back in 2004. With her sharp delivery and bold confidence, she showed that she could hold her own in the male-dominated rap game. Her 2006 album, There's Something About Remy, based on a true story, solidified her place in the industry. Her story highlighted her lyrical prowess and ability to tell compelling stories. But just as Remy Ma was about to dominate the industry, her life took a dramatic turn in 2007. A dispute over money turned violent when Remy shot a woman named Makita Barnes-Joseph, whom she accused of stealing $3,000. This incident led to an 8-year prison sentence, cutting her career short right when she was gaining momentum. While Remy believed both her career and love life were over, one man chose not to leave her side: Papoose, real name Shamil Mackey. Born on March 5, 1978, Papoose was a rising rapper from Brooklyn who earned respect in the underground scene with his clever wordplay and street-conscious lyrics. While he never reached mainstream superstardom, he was recognized as a talented lyricist, especially through his mixtapes. But above all, his most defining characteristic was his unwavering loyalty to Remy. Remy and Papoose met in the early 2000s and instantly clicked. They bonded over their shared love for hip-hop, but their connection went deeper than just music. Papoose admired Remy's strength, ambition, and fearless attitude. So when she was sentenced to prison in 2008, Papoose made a bold choice. He proposed to her. They were initially set to marry in prison that same year, but the wedding was canceled after Papoose was accused of attempting to sneak in a skeleton key that could have been used for an escape. Despite this setback, Papoose remained dedicated, visiting Remy regularly and advocating for her release. For years, Papoose stood by her side, something rare in an industry where men often move on when things get difficult. When Remy was finally released in 2014, he was there waiting for her. They wasted no time in resuming their life together, officially tying the knot and becoming stars on Love and Hip Hop New York. While many couples on the show dealt with toxic breakups, cheating scandals, and public humiliation, Remy and Papoose stood out as a solid, loving couple. Fans admired Papoose's constant support for Remy, and their relationship became a symbol of black love at its best. Their love story seemed even more complete when, in 2018, they welcomed their daughter, Reminisce Mackenzie, affectionately known as the Golden Child. However, behind the scenes, cracks were starting to appear. In 2023, rumors began circulating that Remy Ma was cheating on Papoose with Battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. Though Remy and Papoose had always presented themselves as a united front, fans began noticing they were spending less time together publicly. The situation escalated when battle rapper Geechee Gotti called out Easy, the Block Captain, during a live rap battle.
Just tell me stop spewing the business. If found out you was the help, that could really ruin your image. We're talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rim. That's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. You think that y'all marriages still have to go through them stages? Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. Held you down in prison for 6 years.
At the event, Remy, who was also there, nervously laughed off the situation, but the damage was already done. Shortly after, reports emerged that Papoose had physically confronted Easy the Block Captain backstage, allegedly over the affair rumors. Easy, however, denied the accusations and tried to maintain a tough exterior. He called out the fans, saying, "Y'all want something bad to happen to me so badly. Of course it's the same people, both men and women, but y'all need to get the facts straight before talking." In another tweet, he stated, "I'm not upset about the rumors or false stories because I understand who I am. But when I see people actually happy at the thought something bad could happen to me, that's unacceptable. Now I don't care about anyone. We're not friends and now I get it." He then called out Papoose, saying, "Real men do real things. Right, Pap? Come clear up these rumors before I do." Easy claimed that having an affair with someone's wife and then asking the husband to defend you was top-tier clown behavior, and he understood why Papoose might have acted out. However, Remy denied the confrontation ever took place, stating, "I'd like to apologize to everyone disappointed tonight because we couldn't get 3 full rounds from all the opponents. I tried, and please stop with the Easy and Pap lies. There's no place like Chrome. See you all in August." Things only got messier from there. By 2024, Remy and Papoose's relationship had completely fallen apart, and they could no longer pretend everything was fine. In a shocking revelation, Remy accused Papoose of cheating with world champion boxer Claressa Shields. She even leaked what she claimed were text messages between them, suggesting Papoose wasn't as loyal as he'd always portrayed himself to be. Additionally, she alleged that Papoose had threatened to leak intimate photos and videos of her. She wrote, "Papoose, you dummy. Hey, Miss Shields, he took your advice, but not before I screenshot our convo. Oh, and he was trying to get me arrested. The woman who never turned her back on him for 17 years while he was plotting with one of his chicks to destroy me. I have all your pictures and messages from girls while I was away. And he's about to claim he wrote my rhymes? Imagine that. If anything personal leaks, it was him because he threatened that too." Remy also denied ever cheating on him, insisting she had been faithful throughout the relationship. She wrote, "Papoose, I'm a one-boyfriend woman, just like I was a one-husband woman, and I'm a good woman. That's why my offers won't go unfulfilled. He'll never buy you anything because he thinks he's the prize. He's a taker, not a giver. Plus, I'm the one with the bag. Please stop playing with me. I'm not the enemy you want. I'm not even mad, actually. I'm very happy, and that's why your boyfriend is mad. Oh, and I know you said you feel stupid, but you look stupid too." Papoose, in turn, fired back, accusing Remy of being the true cheater. Papoose publicly claimed that he had been trying to divorce Remy for years, stating in a deleted post that she was a narcissist and had manipulated the public's perception of their marriage. He wrote, "It's sad to say, but Remy is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly, and now that I've moved on, she's playing the victim. I've asked for a divorce numerous times, but she'd rather seek attention on social media than handle this like adults. I didn't want to engage in this social media drama, especially for the sake of our 6-year-old. As you can see, I've stayed quiet throughout it all." He continued, "I will never get anyone arrested again. That's a lie, and it can be easily verified. You're the one playing with the police and lying about the history of what unfolded publicly. Falsifying text messages from over a decade ago to create a false narrative and justify cheating is narcissistic behavior. Then, Remy made a serious accusation, claiming that Papoose had physically attacked her during an argument. Reports even surfaced that police had been called to their home. Remy said, "Papoose, you forgot the pool was never finished because you attacked me in the garage, and the workers had to call the cops to get you off me. I didn't edit anything." Next up, audio and video. Keep lying. It was at this point that Papoose decided to respond, admitting for the first time that Remy had indeed cheated on him with Easy the Block Captain, even though they were friends. He further claimed that she had put the affair before their daughter, alleging that she spent Christmas with Easy while abandoning their child. Papoose also claimed to have knocked out Easy, saying, "While I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy was. Now that I've moved on, she's angry and spreading lies. I told her we could divorce like adults, but she refuses because I wouldn't lie about knocking this guy out. I still have the messages of her begging me to lie about it, but who cares? He didn't throw a single punch back. Super soft. The last time I saw him, he was in a fetal position. Everyone saw it, and Remy went home with him for 4 days, while I went home with my daughter. You couldn't wait to lie about it again," shaking my head. A narcissist. I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then slept with my wife. Remy denied the allegations of abandoning their daughter on Christmas, writing, "All you do is lie and you look crazy in the background. Regardless of what, I'm with my baby on every important day. You have a serious gambling problem and tried to pressure me for money to make the divorce go smoothly." She also accused him of purposely delaying the divorce by refusing to sign the papers, saying, "I've been asking you to leave and quietly divorce for years, but you said the only way you're leaving is with a public blow-up. You know I'm not the social media type, and you use the morals I have due to my upbringing against me, trying to use my so-called gangster image to turn things around on me." At this point, it's clear that their marriage is over. For years, Remy and Papoose were seen as the epitome of true love in the hip-hop industry, a couple who could withstand anything. However, their public fallout raises deeper questions about relationships in the world of hip-hop, where infidelity scandals and the pressures of fame are common. From Jay-Z and Beyoncé to Offset and Cardi B, many hip-hop couples face similar challenges. But what makes Remy and Papoose's breakup particularly painful is that they were viewed as the exception to the rule. Papoose was supposed to be the man who never cheated, and Remy was meant to be the loyal partner who stood by him through everything. Now, Papoose may continue to focus on his career, but his image as the perfect husband has been shattered. Meanwhile, Remy will likely move forward in both music and business, though she may never fully escape the shadow of this scandal. And just when you think things couldn't get messier, Papoose has now allegedly claimed that Remy hasn't been as involved in their daughter's life as she led her fans to believe on social media. Reports suggest he's been spreading rumors that Remy is prioritizing her new relationship over their child, even though rumors of infidelity in her new relationship are already surfacing. Word on the street is that Papoose is adjusting his divorce filing to request sole custody of their daughter, believing that she would be better off with him than with Remy. This situation is getting even messier. What do you think? Do you believe Papoose's allegations about Remy not being a good mother, or do you think he's using their child to gain leverage in the divorce? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and check out the next video.